Hi, my name is David Webster. I'm an occupational and coaching psychologist. I'm located southwest of London. I've been in coaching since the mid-90s, and I'd like to think that contributed in a very small way to it becoming a thing. So it's been an exciting journey over the last, say, 25 years. I was the managing director for 2 years of the School of Coaching, which was the first coach development organisation in Europe and the first one to offer a qualification in coaching from Strathclyde University. In 2003, I went on to start my own practice, which is now the Centre for Teams. And we focus on supporting teams through team coaching, executive teams, leadership teams, project teams in mostly larger organizations, but increasingly tech businesses and international corporations.
That you were a previous chair.
I've been connected to the special interest group as it then was, and now the division for the last 10 years or so. So yes, I used to be chair relatively recently, 2 or 3 chairs ago, for a couple of years. So I like to think I've contributed in my small way, but those who came after me have done a fantastic job in making it a division.
How does it feel in a PPG?
It gives you another element of homeship, if you like, being able to connect and feel like you belong not just to a profession, but also to a cohort of people who are really interested in learning. So it feels really positive and expansive, and not educational with a capital E, but a source of learning and ongoing improvement in personal practice. There is an element of accountability in this as well, because you know that in your commitment you're saying, I'll pitch up as much as my work allows me to, and that will indeed help and serve my clients too. And it feels really good to be connected with people from very different disciplines as well, because you don't often get that.
What are you taking away that's useful?
You leave with fresh learning that re-energizes. Your learning mojo gets refreshed. So you're learning some specific things that prompt inquiry into your own clients and how you work with them. The second thing, an opportunity to regulate your own practice and make sure you're maintaining your quality. And then the third is an opportunity to broaden your network, which is not to be underestimated because it feeds learning. You get to make connections with people that they're working with. That's not just an enriching process, but it can, of course, be very practical. And they say, I wonder if you could help over here. Or I think those 3 things do mean that I personally get a huge amount of value.
How does this improve your coaching?
Of course, what is true in one environment may well not be true in another at all. You think, gosh, that's amazing. I've never really thought about it like that. I wonder what that happens in my patch. And of course, one way and another, you find that it does, but you've never noticed it before because you're not switched on to that kind of work.
I'm remembering when we had a launch meeting for the group that you're part of, it didn't take long for the invitation to do something on Teams.
Yes. Well, a kind of happy coincidence was that I'd just written a book about it. I've always enjoyed the opportunity to talk about what I do. It helps you understand what you really do think about it, whether it's clear, whether it makes sense to other people. But with the accent on peers, if you're with peers, you get a particular professional response, which you don't get anywhere else. But other people have done exactly the same thing. They've shared their specialisms and dilemmas and asked big questions as a result of what they've shared, because of course they're sitting in their own little part of the profession.
So that sounds really enriching. In summary, why join a PPG?
I can guarantee that it will give you something useful and important. I spoke to a consultant from one of the big 6, and he said, I don't need any supervision. I said, well, however brilliant you are, you can always learn from your own experience and from others who see things differently. And I think that's the essence of the peer practice group. I think that's what it gives you.